All right, once racers both ready up, then we'll get going. I'll introduce myself and the racers, and we'll get off to racing here. All right, Fortify. Let's go. All right. Here we go. All right. So the race is starting. Good luck to both runners. I am Ross. I speedrun this game as well. Today we have Fortify and Duplaine doing NMG rookie mode in the silver bracket of the 2022 any percent NMG Metroid Dread tournament. And you guys can both fire away whenever you're ready. Hello, chat. Hopefully everyone's having a really good start to the day here, depending on what side of the world you're on. All right, and we should be starting very soon in about 3, 2, and here we go. Okay, so some context for the viewers today, just to get y'all started here. Duplaine runs no turbo rookie mode NMG with a 121 PB and 121.50, and then Fortify same category, turbo no rookie or no turbo rookie mode with a 118.25. So 2 minutes and 30 seconds or so discrepancy in their PBs. So we should probably have a really good race here. So good luck to both the runners, and away we go. So first we'll be starting with just a little bit of Artaria. Probably everyone familiar with the game who runs it, familiar with the fun of Artaria. I have a couple of tricks in Artaria to get us going here. And fingers crossed that we have some solid Artarias, get them out the gates in the right fashion here. So start first with the climb here in Artaria. Both runners, I would assume, will be taking the right side path and hope to not grab some ledges. And see their movement. Both looks really good coming up the Artaria climb here. And then we'll attempt to shoot through some walls here with some pseudo waves. Looks like both runners having no trouble with the first pseudo. Second one, much harder. Fortify through it, pretty good pace. Duplaine is through it as well. So both will get to the door pretty solid for a race start. Fortify about a 136. Duplaine just behind 140. So fingers crossed, can anyone get head stuck? We got a no for both runners. Fortify does crush through in the first phase. And Duplaine is now through the first phase. Could have got head stuck there. Was a couple missiles behind, so Fortify empties the missiles and we'll go into phase 3. Duplaine still. Now Duplaine will shoot to get to phase 3. So Fortify with if I do my math correctly, about a 212 Fanfare Corpius. And Duplaine finishes up a nice phase 3 there with it's like a 220-ish. So, all right, now they will head out and they will look to get into some tricks here. So we'll get to our first atom and we will be mashing to get through the text. Oh, Duplaine gets gated there. Nice recovery though. Nice climb. Takes the missile instead of sliding. Saves a little time there. Fortify through the Atom text, and then Fortify heads on. Probably about 10 seconds. Ooh, Duplaine really some quick mashing flying through the Atom text there. Now they will make their way to the left side of Artaria and attempt the first trick after the pseudos in the run here, which will be the water ass trick. Saves a little bit of time. Both runners will take the item tutorial cut there as they're on the space jump route, and therefore you cannot skip the item tutorial in this route. Fortify making his way through the water, climbs the ledge there, and he will have his first attempt here at water ass. And here we go. Second try, very solid for Fortify. Off to a really good Artaria for him here. Duplaine. First try, wow, makes up some time there. Really solid here. Good start for both. Go to the second trick of Artaria. Fortify nails it. Water platform skip. Now they'll make their way to get charge, and we'll see what time they clock in with their charges here. Duplaine makes his way through. Fortify is going to get about a 428, 429 charge on Fanfare. Duplaine right behind him looks to be getting on a 437, 436, 437. So about 10 seconds here. So they're very close. 2 more tricks left in Artaria to make their way out so they can breathe. Both going to opt to pick up the E-Tank, I would assume. For safety and for this route, definitely would like to have it. So, oop, little ledge grab there by Duplaine, but no worries. And then Fortify going through the second climb of Artaria. Deja Vu. And traversing it very nicely. No ledge grabs so far. And Duplaine, same route. And looks to be, oop, gets a bonk there, but keeps going. All right, Duplaine is through the second climb. Fortify, very nice movement through the cloak door. Picks up the missile, can't skip that one. Ooh, Duplaine with a little bit of the walk of shame there. Pick up the missile as well. Very good start to the race by both runners here. Very close. We'll see exactly how much time there's distance once they step on the platform here. Fortify likely going to step on the platform at about a 6, a little before that. About a 5:59 platform, so we'll get a good sense of how much time is between them here. So it was about a 6. Very close, a 6:08. So 8 seconds right now in between both the runners here. So a very good start to the race, very even. Most of that time was in Corpius and the pseudos, but then Duplaine has made up a little time getting first try on both tricks after that. So both of them will leave the Hundo missile alone. Speak with Adam again for a little bit, try to mash their way through it so they can speak with Adam as least as possible. Then Fortify going to the second last trick here in Artaria. Maga skip. Oop, and that should work. Yeah. First try, got a little bit of a weird melee to start, but does get it first try, so he's breathing. Very happy right now getting through almost all of the tricks. Duplaine, that should work. Yeah, it was pressed up a little too into the wall the first time, so he bonked, but he's going right on through it as well. And Fortify, gonna make short work of the CU right here. Missiles and missile strat as well. So he is through 724. Duplaine, same deal here. Scoots forward a little bit with the jump. And missiles again. Everyone switch to the missile strategy. No need to mash. If the missile, they're going to do it as fast. And then the first Emmy encounter. Let's hope they both get through this unscathed. No door bonks, and Fortify is going to be fine. Duplaine waits for the transition, and he will be taking care of the Emmy here. No ceiling bonks. We're good. He gets the slow Emmy, so he will have ample time to deliver the final shot here. All right. So both runners have made it 95% of the way through Artaria. Everyone will hold their breath the rest of the way through and hope that we get a very solid. I'm assuming both runners will be doing the deboost at the end of Artaria here. We'll see. But about a 7-second difference between both of them. So, and away they go towards the deboost. A little bit of movement section here. This room can be tricky for Fortify. Let's see how he traverses it. Oh, very strong. Didn't even need to pause to shoot. He went right for it and had a very strong room. Duplaine making his way into the same room now. Pretty good. He does the pause strat. I do too, because I will try to save time and I will lose 5 seconds in that room. All right, so Fortify coming up on the deboost here. So we'll take a look at him first, and then we'll slide over to Duplaine. Couple missiles. Uh-oh, we have a little bit of problem. He's going to have to change. Yep, he's going to have to switch strategies. So this is, if Duplaine does it and nails it, he can, ooh, and Fortify drops and is going for the, wow, you got to love it. See Duplaine here. Perfect deboost room. We'll talk about that in a second. They both touch at about a 930, 934, 935. So Fortify misses the first portion of the deboost, which is the setup. He goes and uses the magnet to slide across, but then he drops down and actually saves some time back by doing the deboost. I believe that's the first time I've ever seen that. I didn't know that it would work that way. But obviously he had planned for it. So good on him for planning. In case the first part didn't go right, he was able to save some time. Duplaine gets it first try. Pretty much an optimal deboost. There's a little bit quicker of a way, but no worries there. This is a race, ladies and gentlemen. They are neck and neck. And now they will have to get through Cataris. A little bit of a movement section here until we get to the first trick. And both are making short order. Little melee there. And we'll talk to Adam again. Hopefully for the last time. I believe with 120 and 118 PBs, can pretty safely assume that both will be going for Adam's skip. So Fortify doing some melees to get health. Assumedly he will be going for the deboost. So that's why he's doing the melees to grab some health there. So again, this is a really good matchup. While both PBs are a couple minutes across or apart, for a race, probably should be a pretty good race, I would assume, is what we're hoping. So Fortify, first attempt at the deboost, he is not going to get it. And Duplaine's going for the alternate strategy. He actually misses it. So both have a little bit of a problem. Two separate strategies, but both have a little bit of an issue in the deboost room there. So, ooh, Duplaine grabs a little low on the magnet, but has to throw a backup in there. So I would imagine both will be going for the hell room here. And Fortify, oh, little skip going low, no hell room there. And Fortify gets through the hell run, saves a little bit of time there. Very close. Fortify makes it out with a little bit of health, so a little bit of a stumble there. And ooh, gets a baddish spawn. Slides under it though. Duplaine gets a solid spawn. He'll have no issues with the Emmy. Toughest jump in the game. Both of them make it perfectly. Fortify touching platform at a 12-11. Duplaine 12-16. So 5 seconds separate them both at this point in time. And now both will make their way to the buttons. And both will regulate their hearts so they can do Adam skip the least pressure. Good spawn there for Duplaine. And he makes it through. And this will be the first real major, I call it a choke point in the run. um, gatekeeper, one might say, but this is the first main one. So prayers up for both that we have some really good atom skips here. Fortify takes the melee, mashing uncontrollably. The bat's up there. Ooh, it's close. 07, 010. All right, here we go. 3 seconds apart going into atom skip. Hopefully don't get gated. Ooh, he gets the walk of shame. It's 2 for Duplaine now. Won't have to deal with any more of those, so. All right, so Fortify will step in first. Grabs a little bit of ledge grab there. And 1. That will not work. That will work. Yes. Second try. Oh, Duplaine very close. Missed one of the buffered wall jumps. Fortify now gaining time with every missed atom skip here for Duplaine. Struggling. This one should work if it gets the optimal melee, and it does. All right, so time lost, but not a huge amount. Ooh, ooh, struggling here. All right, so probably I would say 20 seconds is my guess. We'll see at Lava Drain. 14-17 Lava Drain for Fortify. And Duplain nails the button pseudo. Good on him there, so he'll gain a couple seconds back. So it was a 4:17 Lava Drain. Said I thought it was about 20 seconds of time difference, and it's probably going to be fairly accurate. Yeah, about 20, 21 seconds from Adam skip there. So Fortify jumps over the Emmy this time. No melee in his sights. He's not gonna take that big time loss for a very small time save. So solid runners here. Some pretty solid starts. Duplain opts to jump over the Emmy as well. Comfortable strats are always fun. Oh, little bonk there by Duplain. Greg grabs the E-Tank at 5:15. Ooh, struggle in this run for Duplain. Ooh, he's gonna get bonked. Oh. All right, Fortify touches platform at 4:50 or 15:48. So we'll get a good sense here exactly how much time difference the 48 touch there. So and ooh, so about by my count, it's about 50 seconds if my count is right. Having a little bit of a I don't have game audio actually, so all right, here we go. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, but back in now. Looks like Fortify made it all the way to wide beam, and Duplain is scaling now, looking to turn the lights on so he can make it to wide beam. All right, we have some sound. Let's go. We are back. Commentary is now back. Down. We are rolling. My energy should go up. All right, I make it through. Oh, gets wide beam blocked. Oh, and then gets bonked. Oof, very tough there. But he's traversed it. No fall, so he saves a little bit of time there, even with the bonk. Right. There we go. Ooh, little trouble here by Duplaine. He's going to have to take out the enemy. And the Y-beam block gives him some trouble. And he's feeling it. Okay, so we got an 1838 platform for Fortify. 120-ish pace. Let's see what time Duplaine touches platform. Fortify at the cut or the transition screen will have a little bit of time to rest here. And wide beam 28. All right, so we have it's about 40 seconds here after Catarus. Chalk that up to Adam's skip and a little bit of movement. That's why we have the time difference. Or die run, excuse me. So back to Catarus. Fortify now going to make his way towards Morph. Oh, a little bit of a bonk there. Going up the side. Duplaine waiting his turn to make his way to Morph. Alright, so walks in with a charge shot. Missiles ablaze in here. Fortify is a really solid mash, so he takes out the central unit with no problems. And on the other side here, we have Duplaine making his way towards the central unit. Fortify assumedly will do the secondary strat here. Second optimal strat on the Emmy. And he does. He's off and running. And definitely goes for a little bit more shots than he needed there for safety. Can't blame him in a race. So he's knocking down the Emmy there at the same time that Duplaine is taking down the central unit. Duplaine melts the door. Melee's out. And will make his way over to have likely the same kill, I would imagine. Yes. A 47. Oh, that was very close. He played it very close, but he will save a second there. So Fortify gets fanfare at 47. So we'll be interested to see how much time Duplaine will have made up here on fanfare. Very nice movement by Fortify. Gonna probably opt to jump over this. You have to be ball jumps there. So a 47, 57. So he has made up some time. Now he's about 30 seconds behind, Duplaine is. With some movement and a little bit faster of an enemy kill there. Fortify opts not to pick up the missile. On rookie mode, you don't have to pick up many. You'll be safe for Kraid, so. Duplaine. Traversing through the little maze here, hoping not to get bonked. Couple shots in there, and he's safe. Solid morph movement here. Morph movement. Ooh. And he will get the missile. He will be getting the missiles, I would assume, for Kraid safety. Doesn't want to get bad RNG and have to farm, essentially, on Kraid there, so. Alright. So before Kraid, back to Artaria going to get their Varia suits here. Don't have to worry about item tutorial there. They just slide out the ledge, or down the tunnel, and they'll be fine. Fortify 2 morph tunnels there, very solid. And this room, if you run this game, everyone knows how annoying that room is. Solid movement. Gets the charge shot through the tunnel, very solid. Steps on the platform, 37. Now it's Duplaine's turn, same movement. Opts to go right as well. No morph water ball there. Fortify with some solid movement so far. Let's see how he does with the tunnel here. This one can always be tricky. Yeah, very solid. It's a nice morph into the tunnel. And steps on it at 10, so a little bit of time there. It's about 40 seconds now. Check the time when they leave to head to Kraid. Solid movement for Duplaine here, sliding through the morph tunnels. As Fortify on the other side is exiting. Oh, the bonk there. Duplaine about to pick up his Varia suit. Says, I am playing NMG, I am getting the Varia suit. Check the time here at the leave. So we'll say 24 minutes and 4 seconds here is when it goes to the transition to transport. So and now Duplaine just descending. Nice charge shot. And we'll opt the slide and ball and very solid. Okay. So 24:07. It's going to be about 40 seconds is the time differential now. Less actually. It's going to be about 30 seconds actually right now. So Fortify on the left here. He's headed to Kraid. Hopefully he gets some solid Kraid RNG first phase. I believe he will be doing the infinite wall jumps. So really only has to worry about first phase RNG. So we'll see. Oh, misses the morph tunnel there. Lose a little bit of time. And Duplaine gets the quick morph on the right, and he will be traversing the same area. Ooh, Fortify having a little bit of trouble with the blob there. Let's see what kind of missile or Kraid luck he gets in first phase. Fingers crossed for good Kraid luck. And he does not get it. He will have to charge shot. Does not do the B-Dog charge missiles. And he's through phase 1, and now he's going to go for the infinite wall jumps. He's always struggling, but he gets it. Okay. Very solid use of the infinite wall jumps. Minimizes the RNG in the second phase of Kraid. And now he is helping our friend Kraid with missiles. Getting solid RNG. Should be able to put Kraid down, would think, before the smash. He's not able to. Oh, and he gets a really bad pattern. Kraid not doing any favors on the right for Duplaine as well. And he's in a struggle suit over here at the moment. Gets through phase 1. And he is not... he is not going for the infinite. That's an interesting... Oh, he gets platforms. So Duplaine actually gets very solid phase 2 RNG. Now what will he get at the top? And he gets nail, so he's going to get many missiles and many hits on missiles here as he pushes through. So he should be able to make up some time, or at least play even. Pauses to not get the cutscene. 35. If I caught it, was 35 platform for Fortify, so we'll see exactly what time Duplaine touches platform after getting his diffusion. I can see Fortify glancing. I would assume he is checking Restream. It was 35 platform here. A little bit of trouble with the blob shot there. Alright, so it's about 30 seconds, maybe 35 seconds right now. So anyone's race still at this point. 35 seconds in any of these routes isn't a huge time to overcome. So we'll see how they make it the rest of the way. They both will be going right. There will be no short boost here, so thankfully we can all breathe easy. Fortify going the early grapple route. And we all take a deep breath, and he makes it completely safe across the Coyote jump. The Coyote jump of doom. So Duplaine will be headed towards the same area, unless he shocks us by going left and goes to short boost, which based upon his PB, I don't think is happening. Slides down. Oh, gets caught up on the... It's always a little tricky ledge section there, so... All right, so the first portion of early grapple is completed, and second portion completed as well. Very solid by both runners. Both on the transports, about 30-35 seconds apart. Still anyone's race. Next section, they will do the fall here to make their way to grapple. Fortify starts first. Solid morph fall. Runs up. Grabs his grapple, no problem. Maintaining his lead. Fortify does have control of the race right now. But there are some tricks still to come that can shift the balance very quickly. So right now it's all about movement. Grapple movement through this section for Fortify. Ooh, very good grapple cancel at the end there. Duplaine. Slide morph down there. Angled missile. Missed. Nice attempt. It grabs his grapple. Still about 30 apart. Both runners a bit behind their PB at this point. Duplaine making it through. We'll see how he handles the grapple section here. Very strong. Ooh, grabs the ledge. Needed to cancel a little bit earlier, but a strong grapple section nonetheless. And now going back, Fortify. No issues here. See if he does the ledge grab jump or the YOLO jump. He does the ledge grab jump, so not a major issue there. Enlightened Fart says, haven't seen this channel used in a while. Dread is breaking new ground. Channel 7, SpeedGaming. They must have a lot of channels up today. Oh, looks like Fortify gets good RNG but misses the grapple, but he's gonna have enough time to make it out. That could have been very dangerous. And Duplaine traverses the repeat of the section and goes for the YOLO. No ledge grab, and he makes it. Solid on him. Fortify going to turn on the next light very soon, so he can go get his bombs. Let's see what RNG Duplaine gets here. Both runners, thankfully, get perfect RNG. Ooh, but we're running into a problem with the wall jump. Duplaine's cutting this very tight, but is going to make it out, thankfully. The lights are on now for Fortify. He will be going to grab those bombs. Going up this time. Missile. Grabs him at 3104. 3104. And we'll check Duplaine's as well. Fortify is going to take off here the second he regains control of Samus. Nice blob shot there by Duplaine. He will be able to slide morph out the tunnel. Ooh, ledge grabs aplenty right now. So a 3104 bomb grab time. So we're probably looking at a little north of 40 seconds here. A little south of 40 seconds, so 37 seconds here difference. So Fortify is gaining time. Movement sections, every section probably a few frames here and there. Getting a little bit of time each section at this point. No major mistakes so far. No Emmy deaths, just solid gameplay for both. And will he be golfing? Oh, Fortify. Not only was he golfing for the hole-in-one, he grapple hole-in-one. So swagging out to the highest degree. Now he is on his way to get the flash shift one way or another. With a lead, if he's watching restream, we'll be interested to see, will he do backdoor flash or will he go bottom route with a 35 second lead? If I know Fortify, I'm gonna say he goes the bomb or the backdoor flash route. Hole-in-one is missed on Duplaine's side. Oh, and then he gets bonked by the creature with spikes. All right. Fortify has his umbrella because he is in Berenia and it is pouring. Little ball fall there. Ooh. Melee off, grabs the grapple block. And here we go. Oh, nice slide. Cloak makes it through. Duplaine will be momentarily getting out the umbrella for Samus. Adam is no more, as we've skipped Adam. And Fortify takes grapple across. Oh, Duplaine, very nice counter there. Didn't drop bombs, but was able to turn around and shoot a missile to take out the creature that was grabbing him. A lot of movement in this section, a lot of grapple movement. Let's see where Fortify chooses to go with the lead. Fortify is going to backdoor flash, so here we go. In trouble on first attempt. This one looks good. Oh, very close. Was within one bomb of getting it that try. On his fourth attempt. Oh, Lord. The fourth attempt didn't work either. SpeedGaming with the raid. Welcome in. Oh, Fortify is having some major difficulties here with backdoor flash. And he is going to abandon backdoor flash, so we have a bit of a situation. Fortify had a 35-second lead, and he probably lost about 25 seconds of it to backdoor flash. Probably a good decision there, actually, at the end for abandoning it. So if it wasn't going to work, who knows how long it could have taken. I myself have been stuck there and had to rage and stream because I lost so much time. So a 51-second regain of Samus. Let's look over at Duplaine. And a 57-second regain of Samus. So it's a 6-second lead essentially right now from a 37-second lead. So that was unfortunately a 30-second time loss at backdoor flash for Fortify. So he's got to keep his head about him now. He knew how far he was ahead, I'm assuming, based upon where he was looking at some of the transitions. So looks like Duplaine is going for the water pseudos and giving him some trouble. Gets the first one, there you go. And Fortify climbing now. Let's hope that Duplaine, it looks like he gets the second one. I don't hear his sound, but I do think the first shot hit. And I do think the second shot hit as well. Oh, and Fortify barely gets the bomb jump. Duplaine will have saved some time there. 49 platform. It is a tight race now. Now it is 2 seconds. Now it is a very tight race. And I am happy to see it. First race I commentated was an Adam skip versus a not Adam skip, so while there was a chance those could still converge and be tight, it's a little difficult when you're not doing Adam skip. So we have a really tight race now. There's Greggy in chat, there's Antoine in chat. This should be a fun one. I'm actually very excited to see the end of this race now. Backdoor flash can do it to the best of runners. Sometimes the bombs just don't work out. So now it's a lot of movement here. And they are tight. Hopefully none of them have any Emmy issues. The Emmy goes left for Fortify. He will have no Emmy issues. Emmy left for Duplaine as well. And different strategies through this section. Not a big deal. It probably only saves maybe 0.5 seconds. So we are again pelting missiles at the CU here. Fortify looks like to have a little bit quicker of a mash. So maybe gains a half second in there to a second. And now we will both be getting our boosters. And ladies and gentlemen, we are 37 minutes in. And we got a tight one. So probably about 4 or 5 seconds now, based upon when we saw the final shot get into that Emmy. So a little bit of a breather, and we are very close to being synced in here. I imagine they will both be grabbing the next E-Tank, because why wouldn't you? You can tank later. They both have really good matches, it seems, so tank and mash, and you can save some time on the final boss fights here. So see exactly how much time. It's a 13 control of Samus for Fortify, and it's a 17-ish control of Samus for Duplaine, so 3-4 seconds. Make sure they all get this. They get the speed keep. Make sure they get the... Okay, both of them get it. I missed this in my PB last night. Very good work for both of them. Fortify stops, grabs an E-Tank for safety, obviously. Duplaine does the same thing. And... Alright. Both will get 2 flashes of the flash chain there. And they will make their way... And the grapple block gives them no issues. Alright, so they'll make their way to the bot. Whew. And we'll be interested to see what strategy they both use here. I believe Fortify does go for the full speed keep in the next section. Haven't watched enough of Duplaine to know. I would guess he probably would, because I feel I'm the last one in the community who learned it. As I learned it about a week ago, so... It's a pretty tight one, but there is a little leniency if you've done each part prior optimally. So let's see if Fortify gets it, and we'll see if Duplaine goes for it and gets it as well. Fortify is going for it. They both are going for it. Fortify gets it. And Duplaine gets it. Unbelievable work by both runners. Let's go. And no one gets tripped up by the gate. And Fortify goes left, and Fortify will have to wait on the second one. Oh no, Duplaine misses the store, so he's going to lose about 5 seconds for the store there. Oh, he misses it again. Now he's running into a situation where health is going to be an issue. Store's there, gets an instant turnaround store. Alright, so he is safely through. See how much time he lost. So it's a 24 platform for Fortify on exit. And that's gotta be minimum 15 seconds. Oh, and he's struggling a little more here with the... He goes for the store there. Oh, wow. Big time loss to the bot there. So about a 18-20 second difference. That room is deceptively tight at times, because the room shifts with you a little bit. It pans back, I would say. So sometimes you can miss that store, and then when you miss it once, then it gets again struggle mode. So see about the flash shift movement here for Fortify, trying to get as many flashes linked. Now he will go for the speed boost, which he bails out on. Probably his strat there is to bail out. That is a tough bounce back speed boost to get. Nonetheless, very good movement here through this section. Gonna jump and get a flash. Duplaine, solid movement to start the section out. Throwing in an extra flash. He will go for the speed boost as well. And he will get it. Very good movement by Duplaine. He's gonna pick up a second or two in this section if everything else goes according to plan. 45 platform for Fortify. Duplaine's movement has been very strong in this section. So a 45 platform for Fortify. Let's see what Duplaine... He opts to flash there, misses the hole-in-one. Now he's mashing. Alright, so 20 seconds gained, a second or two there for that section, so 20 seconds now. And they both head back on over to, again, Rainy Berenia. And they'll be doing some speed keeps here, so let's see some strong speed keeps from both runners here. So, oh, Fortify goes the down route here, opting to go for the half of the full speed keep. And he gets the first part of it, and he's gonna morph through here. Solid movement there, gets this. Ooh, but he's having a little bit of trouble on the platforms here. He's gonna go for the second speed keep and not the flashes. And he's gonna get this one. Duplaine goes for the exact same on the other side. He does not get it because he gets bonked. And Duplaine, very fast speed keep. The morph there. He grabs the leg. Oh, he's struggling at the same point as Fortify. And Fortify going to the turnaround diffusion shot. Ooh, having some struggles here. Gets one shot. All right, 2 blobs. We'll go for cloakless. Oh, and he struggles there. Oh, and he gets the backup there. So a strong backup. From what I can see from Duplaine, he's most certainly picked up some time. We'll see how the blob treats him. 1. Very solid. Oh, he misses the climb. He will take out the first one. I like that strategy. And he's going to just have to go to the backup to take out the second one. Flash shift here. Woo! So, both players gaining and losing time in segments to each other there. So, going to be tough to see exactly what the time was, but we'll look at it. 55, it looks like. Fortify makes it up very nicely here in Gavrin. Gets the spark. Now some missiles. He does not have screw attack. Like, ooh, but he gets bonked. Gonna be losing some time here. Now it is safety. Now he can't take a shot here. Oh, he very thankfully melees there, gets his health back. So a little bit of a rough fight. Duplaine can certainly make up some time here. Oh, but Duplaine, will he get it? Oh my gosh, he gets extraordinarily lucky. Cannot say it was planned, but now he is at the bottom section. And this is tough to, it's very close. He does the exact same thing as Fortify, thankfully. Gets the slide and gets the melee. These two runners are putting on quite a show for us here. And Fortify's making his way to get those missiles, which I suppose are super, but who knows. Grabs him at a 45-11. Very interesting race here. 45-11. It's probably still going to be about 25 seconds, I would imagine, or more. That's going to be a little more than that. Looking at about a 30. And then Fortify is leaving, so yes. It'll be about 29 seconds here, so Fortify has certainly gained time back here that he lost from backdoor flash. So good on him for keeping his head into the game. When you miss a trick like that, sometimes it can break you a little bit, but he was able to keep his mind right and keep going. So good for him. Duplaine making his way out, so they can both head on to Elon, or Elon, however you want to pronounce it. All we know is they'll be doing some mashing there. Duplaine, very good movement in the long flash shift room there. Make his way out, get to the platform. Fortify enters. Fortify looking to get a flash chain here, get to the cutscene, skip it, and make his way through. 3 flashes. 3 flashes out. Good on him. Morph bombs. Duplaine waiting for his turn. Gonna get off the mini trams that you have to take in this game. Fortify choosing to play the cutscene a little bit. Wanted to see Samus shoot there. Can't blame him. It is a beautiful cutscene. Ooh, wow, what a shift. Ooh, very nice section into the last portion for Fortify. Duplaine on his way. Choosing to crowd shoot there, as if he's playing Halo. Fortify a 4720 plasma beam. And here goes Duplaine. Ooh, gets bonked there a little bit. Having a little bit of trouble here in this section, but does make it through. Fortify looks like he will get the whole speed keep and the spark. Good on him. And it is about a 23-second time differential right now. Fortify getting very nice RNG. Chozo stays on the ground. Opts to jump over the second one. Second pattern RNG not great, but he is mashing at an unadulterated level. He will tank, and that was a really solid fight. And Duplaine on the other side. Oh, Duplaine melees and loses the time save there. You hate to see it. Very good mash from Duplaine. Gets amazing RNG and one of the faster mashes I have seen in that section. He gets the same exact RNG as Fortify and handles it. Ooh, he gets double wall, but handles it extraordinarily well. Make sure he gets both melees. And cutscene 48-39 for Fortify. Still a very tight race here at the 48-49 minute mark. See if Duplaine gets the greatest time save in the history of the game. He does not. Alright, so a shade. It looks like a shade under 30 seconds. Fortify back to Gaveron. We'll be looking for the full speed keep here. Let's see how it goes for him. Speed keep himself all the way past the ice Emmy. And he looks like he's gotten the first two sections of it. And the third section is also free for Fortify. Very good movement. Flash shifts into the door. And he is schmovin'. Oh, and Duplaine, beside himself, misses the cutscene skip, the toughest skip in the entire game. Fortify gets the bomb jump first try. And Fortify is really settling in right now. Really solid movement. Hasn't made many movement errors for his strategies over the last minute or so. Duplaine looks like he's getting the full speed keep as well. And he does, as Fortify sparks the CU. Very good movement on the right side here for Duplaine. Both runners definitely putting on a show as they return to Gaveron, and they are running. And the morph ball off the ledge there. Let's ensure that Duplaine gets the bomb jumps. He does. And we have Fortify on the other side, taking care of the ice Emmy. Looks like he got a very good lock on. Good RNG, yes, for Duplaine, although he cloaks. And as Fortify fires the shot into the ice Emmy, Duplaine firing the shots into the CU, and he will be on his way out of here after he takes out the door. And we will... Ooh. See the timing here. Ooh, Duplaine is playing this one tough. He gets it, okay. And he locks on, having a little bit of trouble. A 55 fanfare for Fortify, and Duplaine takes out the Emmy right as Fortify gains control of Samus to exit here. It was a 55 fanfare for Fortify, so we'll check and see what time the fanfare is for Duplaine as they both head to space jump. So 35 seconds heading into space jump. So this is arguably the last trick in the run that can super sway the times via a trick. You can see Fortify ensuring that he is fully situated, probably making sure that he doesn't have any loose change in his pants, I'm sure, as all of us have done going into Fortify, ensuring that our monitors are straight. We want everything perfect for going into space pseudo. I know I did when I used to run this route. I want to make sure I was the perfect space away from the TV. Insta spark, and here we go. First try, please. Fortify's very good at this trick. Misses one. Misses two. Struggling a little bit with the melee there. Ooh, misses three. He's... Okay, fourth try, so he'll lose some time if Duplaine can have a solid attempt at space jump pseudo. So fourth try, certainly not bad at all in a race setting. a 38 for Fortify. And Duplaine gets the melee spark. And let's see what he can do here. Oh, he loses speed booster. First try down. Second try should work, and it does. This is gonna gain some time. We'll just see how much. It was a 48 for... Okay, and he does gain some time back there. Wow. So this race, it looks to be a little bit of the tale of the tricks at this point, you could say. Movement-wise, ooh, struggling a little bit with movement here again, as I say at Duplaine, but movement-wise, looks like Fortify has been a little bit more crisp with his movement. Trick-wise, he has struggled a little bit, backdoor flash and space jump, so Duplaine was able to gain a little bit of time back in both, a lot of time back in backdoor flash, few seconds in space jump pseudo, but think Fortify is watching the restream. I would be shocked unless he is watching another YouTube video. Potentially he's watching my run from last night, which he was a part of, so. Now he's moving again. Now they're making their way all the way back across. Gonna go low here. He's able to, oh, Fortify was able to keep it, has to actually go back now as he bonked the door. Have to get that spark to make your way up there. So he touches platform at a 20. And Duplaine looking to play the same section and maybe gain a couple of seconds back from him here. Still is a pretty significant gap right now. Couple flash ships, a ledge grab just for fun. And and he gets the full speed keep, gets the insta spark up, and is touching again about a 35-second gap here. If my math is correct, I'm hoping it is. It rarely is, but this is simple math, so I believe I can get this. All right, Fortify on his way to either do the space jumps in the water or potentially do short boost. Maybe he will go one trip. Who knows? Nice movement by Fortify. Ooh, gets a bonk there, unable to do optimal flash shifts. Excuse me. Here we go. Navigates these cold rooms. They will not be an issue with space jump. And we're through. Duplaine gets control of Samus and starts moving. Uh-oh. Did I speak too soon? He gets bonked. He barely makes it through. If he, for some reason, had 2 tanks, that would have been a death. Whew. That was very tight. Even with the 3 tanks, that was very tight. So now, very good bomb jump for Fortify. And the 2 ledge pop. On his way to grab Screw. Gets the nice slide morph. And then the second set of bomb jumps in the area. And they give him no problems. And he has his Screw attack. He gets second earliest Screw attack, we would say, I suppose. Duplaine is definitely making up some time in this section. But will it be enough? Fortify going for the bomb jumps and struggling with the first one. And getting the second one. So more opportunity for Duplaine if he plays optimally to make up time here. He gets the slide morph. Fortify struggling a bit again, but does get up. And Duplaine grabs his Screw attack. And now Fortify gets the pseudo there for the gate. And makes very short work of the climb. Screw attack and space jump. And here comes Duplaine on the right side of your screen, getting first try bomb jumps. And now he has jumped back into the water. Puts the bathing suit back on and makes it right on out. So Duplaine has to be saving some time here. His section did look a little bit cleaner, a little more crisp. Let's see if he can traverse this. And wow, very solid. That is very difficult to do it that optimally, and Duplaine did it. Very good climb there with the screw and space jump. And struggling a bit there with the blob, but he is out. Okay, now we can get a good time reference. Let's look to see. It's a 50 when we saw Samus again in Cataris. So we'll look to see where Duplaine is after that section. I would be shocked if there wasn't at least a 5-second time gap there, or a time save, excuse me. So when will we see? It was 50, so now we have 20. And 25 seconds. 4 seconds of the time save. So is gaining time, but it's still 31 seconds behind right now, going into the latter 20 minutes of the run. Can Duplaine find a way to save 20 seconds and is having a bit of problems now. That just pretty much bled back all the time save falling into the lava there, so. Unavoidable missile tank for Fortify. Making it through the little maze here. Duplaine's screen is frozen in time. Maybe this is a new skip we don't know about. Or maybe he is just absolutely frozen. Alright, Fortify to the platform, 59-15. Duplaine has experienced a little bit of choppiness in his stream. And SpeedGaming 4 with the monster rate of 94. Welcome in, SpeedGaming 4. Hope you're enjoying your day. If you are in the raid, you have just walked into a Metroid Dread any % NMG tournament. Both runners are within about 30 seconds of each other right now currently, and have about 20 minutes left in the run. So stick around, watch the end. Still some tricks, still some bosses, and hope you enjoy. I saw a couple other tournaments going on. Maybe the Mega Man X is where y'all came from. Alright, so here goes Fortify. And Fortify gets the store, and now he's in the gravity maze. 1. Gets it. And no problems in the gravity maze for Fortify. We'll grab the 10-pack there for safety, probably for Ravenbeak purposes later. This is a section which could change things, but Fortify is getting through it very nicely, so no problem so far for him. And a little bit different than the short boost route, so should probably have no problems moving forward here. Getting very kind blobs and playing them very well. Strong shots there for Fortify. Gets the drop into the space jump, and he is schmovin', as they would say. Duplaine on the other side. Look, oh, Duplaine loses his. Oh, Duplaine very much so struggling here, and now he's getting doored. He does store there. And here we go. Oh, that's too close. Oh, and that was unfortunate. Duplaine will have to go all the way back. And it may be setting in if he knows where he is on stream. He has a very large gap to overcome. And that's going to be probably a 20-second time loss at minimum. Fortify is at the bots. The twins, as they would say, and Fortify with a very strong mash here, laying quick work here, laying waste, they'd say, to the bots. And now he will head out and go meet our best friend, Golzuna. And Duplaine, taking care of the blobs on his side, also gets very favorable RNG. So keeps pace, certainly on the blob portion. Looks to not grab the ledge, does it optimally, and is now space jumping his way through the water, as is very fun before you have the gravity suit. So now grabs the gravity suit and will be able to move at regular movement or through the water himself. Fortify, I would say, is at the last major choke point of the run, as Golzuna can cause some problems if we do not do it optimally. And Duplaine makes his way up, does grab the missile tank, and will now look to fight the twin bots. We will keep an eye on Duplaine fighting the twin bots as we look over on the left side of the screen Actually, good timing here. He takes the pair, or the melee, excuse me. And Fortify on the left side, looking to get optimal Golzuna. And he starts with the perfect spark. Ooh, he doesn't store the spark. He's going for a different strategy here. Does he create enough room? He does, and this should be optimal. And Fortify with an optimal fight. Duplaine gets the health back and will take care of the bots in style with some screw attacks and some spacies. And now Fortify does lose some time there. He has time to lose, though. Didn't get an optimal core kill. It's a 103-13 for Fortify. And we will see once Duplaine takes care of Golzuna what the time difference is. My best guess now would be over a minute. So an extended lead here for Fortify. Going into the hardest section of the game, the cross bombs. And he does it nicely. It says Mercury Steam. I can show you how the crossbomb should work. A couple flash shifts, a couple blast the platform, but Fortify is in a solid spot here. Okay, we can reset here and look at Duplaine as he's going to look to take care of our best friend Golzuna. As Fortify gets on the Drem there and takes it across. And let's keep our fingers crossed that we get optimal Golzuna for Duplaine. Here we are. That's early if he's not going for the spark there, so we go here. First spark done. Second spark. And boom. And I think he's gonna get this. Yes. Very solid Golzuna effort. He even goes over for the little bit of a time save jumping over. A very strong Golzuna will save some time for certain. And it is over a minute behind now. So, well over a minute actually at this point. So, gonna be very tough to make this time back. Never know what happens at the end of the race here for Fortify. But will be a very, very tough hill to climb for Duplaine. Oh, the cross bombs are giving him some trouble right now. And is on the struggle copter through cross bombs. We have all been there, unfortunately. It does look to be a little south of 2 minutes, so Fortify has a commanding lead with about 15 minutes left in the race, give or take a few minutes here and there. And Duplaine is just looking to play absolutely optimally. If he can play his golds on the way out and Fortify can have some struggles, it could tighten. But at this point, it is Fortify's race. Showing some very strong movement here. He's worked on his movement in the late game. A little bit of trouble there, though, and we'll now go for... Does get the unfavorable Emmy spawn, but does handle it beautifully. Handles it optimally, and I'm sure he is extraordinarily happy with his movement there. That is very tough movement. He misses the morph there. And Duplaine on the right side looking for the reverse grapple. He gets it, and he gets the pop-up, so he will not have to worry. Oh, he still takes out the wall spiker. That's probably not the name, but I like it, and I went with it. The wall spiker indeed. Fortify now making his way to SQ, as Duplaine takes a breath from speedrunning. Probably gets some water, maybe a little bit of a stretch here. If he's looking at the restream, he's aware. And here comes Fortify trying to get the... oh, he misses the spark! And you can see the look on his face. Absolute disbelief. And now SQ looks like she's in boss rush. We have an SQ boss rush situation here. Fortify is dropping cross bombs. He's trying to screw attack. He's shooting missiles. He is laughing, and he understands that that was an amazing, an amazing SQ, ladies and gentlemen. Chat, give it up for Fortify there. Give it up for Fortify in the chat. He showed you how you boss rush our man SQ. And perfect spawn for Duplaine. Grabs a magnet for safekeeping. And we are now schmoovin'. And now Fortify is just hoping that missiles work. And Fortify is just hoping that he doesn't have to fight SQ 3 more times in this match, or this could tighten up. Now double bots again for Fortify. He eliminated them the first time very quickly. He's scared to spark this time because of the spark last time. Does an interesting strategy there where he does, I suppose that's faster. That was an insanely insanely strong mashing section there by Fortify. Now let's look over at Duplaine and see if we can get an optimal. And Duplaine starts perfectly. And looks like he's not going for the 2 core. Probably 3, I would imagine. Certainly saves some time over Fortify's SQ. Anyone who even had watched the game for the first time could realize that. So, but Fortify definitely again has time to spare here, and Duplaine will try his best and hope that there's a car crash on the other side of the screen in Fortify's run. So, if you like what you see, please follow all of the SpeedGaming channels, and you will see some amazing content here, some great races. This is Metroid Dread's first foray into racing this year, or first race actually since the game started. Duplaine misses a lock there. Ancient Gamer says, "Tell us how I really feel," and I think he knows how I feel right now. And let's see Duplaine here. Gonna get the spark, yes. And with an amazing mash over here. Oh, Duplaine gets knocked off the platform. Gets a nice little red melee there. Fortify struggling a bit here. Looks like he's gonna get the, yes, he will almost certainly get the optimal kill on the second optimal kill, if that makes sense. It actually doesn't make sense. And a drop, oh, struggling with cross bombs again. How many times have we all said that? And this looks to be the Carter room here coming up from the race earlier this week. Slides in. Hopefully he has enough storm missiles. He does. Here we go. Solid movement out. Duplaine here. Sliding, spinning, jumping, and running. And wave beam acquired at .13 for Fortify, so you would expect wave beam to be acquired probably a minute and a half to, oh, and he doesn't store the spark, and he is going to have to fight the CU here without the shine spark, as they'd say. So Duplaine continuing to get his wave beam here, and he looks like over a minute up to this point and hasn't acquired it yet. So here we go. Will he go for the deep blue kill? It looks like he is, and he has not. It looks like he missed the spot there, so he will not get it. So yes, I would say the cross bombs are the death by 1,000 cuts, certainly. All right, Fortify looking to finish up in style here. Very strong movement. Then he flashes into a wall, which we have all done before. It feels phenomenal. Oh, and Duplaine has to scatter away, and we'll finish up the wave Emmy there, and we'll get a sense of how much time he is behind. Oh, Fortify takes the bonk, and he is tanking very early in this fight, so there is some drama left in the 11th hour. He probably shouldn't tank anymore, as a Sage veteran would tell him here. Great mashing, and he could probably tank again. I believe not the shots, though, so. And acquired, so it's a minute and 45 seconds behind here, so. And Jack Kirby throws what I can only imagine is sarcasm my way here. Fortify's stream is now stalled, so this is maybe a potential forfeit by Fortify. That is sarcasm. And Fortify is back. So, well, Fortify is now not back again, and he is chopping his way through. Is it me, or does Samus look tired on Fortify's side? Fortify is now either watching the restream or potentially watching Stat or B-Dog go for world record, maybe. I am not sure. So we shall see. There's Twist in the chat. Go follow her stream. She is lowering her NMG time down by the moment. And we're hoping to get power bombs, and we are getting power bombs. Look at the luck. Fortify born with it. Duplaine making it through. And he's bonking around. It is lovely to bonk when you have screw attack because essentially nothing can hurt you. All right, so we have. They are gonna they're gonna kind of fight Chozos at the same time here. Red Chozo, and they will be fighting Chozos at the same time. Brothers in line. Red Chozo for Duplaine. Fortify likely to die to the gold Chozo here if he tanks more than once. But his mash is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. And Duplaine laying waste right now. Apparently, Duplaine has had so many problems with cross bombs that he does drop a cross bomb against the red Chozo. What an interesting strategy. And Fortify apparently still fighting the gold Chozo. These are not optimal fights, ladies and gentlemen. But they are fun nonetheless. Potentially the only drama left in stream right now is that my wife just texted me that I have to pick up my kids in 25 minutes. So will we make it through runs and still get the kids? Watch out on the next episode of SpeedGaming 7. Fortify on his way to Itarash, likely to skip Ravenbeak and get disqualified from the tournament for using UR strategies. As the world record holder peeks in stream likely and says, UR did you say? Duplaine on his way to get perfect luck with power bombs. And he has dropped a power bomb in the power bomb room, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. These are unique strategies, to say the least. You know, I have to say, I like commentating more than speedrunning because I'm not good at speedrunning. And commentating at least is fun at all times. Alright. Fortify will be showing you an amazing Ravenbeak fight here. No turbo, just insane mashing. He will get gold skip 100% here. I have just cursed him. He gets optimal RNG in first phase. And let's see, I'm assuming he's going for... Oh, look at the mash. That is free, ladies and gentlemen. A very optimal gold skip. And on the right, we have our boy Duplaine laying waste again to the gold Chozo. We just saw this fight. It was on the other side of the screen. Now Fortify is attempting to weave in wave shots, and likely they are not doing any damage because he's probably losing missile rate. Because we cannot all mash and weave like the Boss Rush player who has all the world records. But Fortify still well ahead here into the fight. Getting to phase 3. Will he take the counter, which is coming? It is not coming. Instead, the orange is coming. Is it a tangerine? Is it an orange? Is it a mandarin? I am not sure. But it is orange. And Fortify is taking a lot of damage, thinking that the screw attack can cause damage to... He is not taking the counter there, but he will continue. Someone will have to let him know post-stream that screw attack does not damage Ravenbeak. And he is now... Duplaine has entered Itarash, and here we are. So Fortify looking to get potentially a 118. I don't think my math is correct though. So, and Duplaine enters over here at about early 117 entering the fight. Let's hope it goes super well for him. Probably PB is definitely out of the realm for Fortify at this point. Maybe he has turbo on and he's going to get eaten here, but Fortify doesn't use turbo, so. And it looks like Duplaine going with the 9 missile strat. And he is in a ball now. And that is likely going to be enough to skip gold phase, and it is, because both of these players have an insane mash ability. They must be very good at the Mario Party games. I hear you have to mash in those a lot. And here we go. We have Fortify on the way out. Hopefully he doesn't die in escape, because if he does, I would be telling him to forfeit. Very good morph ball, as on the right side of the screen we have Ravenbeak going crazy with wall punches. And Fortify is going to go melee here and does the respin, which is perfect. And I'm taking a look at chat, and Twist is asking me to commentate every race, which is probably she's gonna have to send a text to my wife and ask her for the availability. And Fortify is on a very good escape here. He's gonna bonk ceiling at 202, so he's looking at a 148 escape, I believe. As Duplaine finishing up third phase. This might be a 149 escape. 149 escape. GG's in the chat. He stopped his timer late, but and time. And GG's in the chat for Fortify. Does get a 118, is very happy with himself. He did some rocky kind of fist pumps there, which were interesting to say the least. And Duplaine will be finishing up. Let's hold 2 more GG's for Duplaine. Great run, Fortify. Extraordinarily proud of you for the 118 in a race. Bet you're very happy with that. And it comes with a 30-second time loss. A lot of trick time loss. So this could have been a PB for Fortify. Duplaine on the right. Decimating whatever form Ravenbeak chose to turn into. And hopefully Duplaine can get world record escape here. Duplaine looking at a likely low 121 here is my guess. Throw your guesses in the chat. I'm going to say 121.11. If anyone gets it right, I will not gift them a sub to anyone's channel because I don't have any money. Oh, I'm looking shaky on my 121.11 guess. Here comes Duplaine. 121.04, that is incorrect. That will not be possible by my math. So Twist has already lost the non-sub. Gallon is looking strong with a 121.23. Because my 120.11, oh, he is looking even stronger with these ledge grabs. So let's see here. 121.23 he's gonna bonk the ceiling at probably a 155, 156 bonk. This is gonna be close. It looks like we're gonna fall somewhere in the middle. Bonk. 121.11 is dead. We're gonna miss. The spark will not work here, so it's gonna be very close. Oh, everyone loses because Gallon was over. Price is Right rules. He has lost. GG's in the chat to both runners. Very, very, very entertaining runs by both. Thank you both for running. Chat was amazing. I am going to see if I can get them on comms with me, even though I am technically not savvy and I don't know how to do that. So I will see what can happen here. Let me see. And let's see if we have a done on the race here. And how do I get y'all on comms? And I am messaging Fortify to see if he has any knowledge in terms of how to get them on comms together. Would love to talk to both runners. Can I add them somewhere? get an invite link. We should get an invite link. Fortify, he knows the drill. He says we should get an invite link. So then just invite us from the Discord directly. Let me see if I know how to do this. I'm here. Can I invite people? Maybe. Invite. Invites are disabled. That did not work. Yes, I would agree, Twist. Both amazing runs by both players. Played very close to their PBs, both within a minute. Duplaine within about 30 or 40 seconds. And both runners are saying, does this guy Ross know anything about using technology? Let's see. So I can't invite from Discord because I am not allowed to via... And can I message Discord? Can you help me get them on comms? All right, I have sent the message through. And I am hoping we can get them on comms. And if we can't, then I am going to have to just leave because my kids will need to be picked up. I am not sure if I can get y'all on comms. And kids can't wait. So I regret to inform everyone here, Duplaine, Fortify in chat, and my apologies. I am going to have to end my comms journey here today because, again, I have to get my kids. They are 8 and they are 4, and if they are not picked up, I will not be in a good spot with my wife. So I want to thank everyone who watched today. I want to thank both of the runners. I want to wish the runners both very good luck the rest of the way. Please go follow them as they both stream. Duplaine, I believe, likely pushing for sub 120. That's my guess. And Fortify pushing for a 117 or 116. Then we'll be switching to short boost route, and we'll be incurring the insanity. So, but again, thank you all for watching. I had a really good time doing comms. I hope to do it again, and thank you both.